Number 1. The 1968 Chevrolet Impala, listed at $10,000 and located in West Harrison, Indiana, is a classic full-size cruiser with a blend of originality, upgrades, and unmistakable late 60s style. Showing 68,000 miles and equipped with an automatic transmission, this Impala still carries its original 327 V8 paired with a 3-speed, now enhanced with an RV cam for a punchier, more responsive feel. Underneath, the seller has invested heavily in making the car a solid, dependable driver, including a full Arizona frame rebuild outfitted with UMI performance suspension components. The car sits 2 to 3 inches lower than stock, giving a confident stance paired with lowrider Supreme wheels and white wall tires that turn heads everywhere it goes. Beyond the stance, nearly all of the essentials have already been addressed. It has new brake lines, new fuel lines, new bushings, new springs, new body mounts, a new exhaust system, and even new windshield, making this Impala far more reliable than many unrestored classics of its age. It fires up immediately, runs strong, and cruises comfortably at 80 miles per hour, showing that the drivetrain is healthy and the chassis is dialed in. Heat and lights are fully functional, so the car is already a dependable weekend driver. Cosmetically, it presents as a perfect project base. The body and interior need attention, and while the floors and trunk have been patched, they were not fully replaced, giving the next owner clear direction for future improvements. This makes the car especially appealing to someone wanting to personalize the build, whether that's restoring it to original spec, continuing the mild lowrider theme, or transforming it into the ultimate LS swap sleeper. With the suspension, frame, and mechanicals already refreshed, most of the hard work is done, leaving the cosmetic direction entirely up to the buyer. The seller is motivated but fair, offering the Impala a $10,000 OBO and open to trades for skid steers, diesel trucks, or classic GM vehicles, while politely declining boats, jet skis, and motorcycles. Serious inquiries are encouraged, especially from buyers who take the time to look closely at the photos before reaching out. For anyone searching for a classic Chevy that already runs strong, rides tight, and comes with a long list of fresh components, this 1968 Chevrolet Impala offers tremendous value and a ton of potential. Whether you want a cruiser, a custom build, or your next big swap project, this West Harrison Impala is a standout opportunity. Number 2, the 1979 Plymouth Volare, listed at $12,500 and located in Lakeland, Florida, is a rare survivor from the late 70s Mopar era, packed with performance upgrades and showing just 47,000 miles. Equipped with an automatic transmission, this Volare has been transformed far beyond its humble origins, now running a strong 360 small block V8 paired with a durable 727 TorqueFlite automatic, making a fun, responsive, and surprisingly quick street cruiser. Under the hood, the car features an aftermarket performance cam, an aluminum intake, and an Edelbrock 554-barrel carburetor, giving the engine a noticeable bump in power and a throaty, classic muscle car sound. A set of headers feeding into dual exhaust completes the package, delivering both improved performance and that unmistakable Mopar rumble. The upgrades give this Volare the personality of a sleeper, modest on the outside but full of attitude and power once the key turns. With just 47,000 miles driven, the car offers a solid foundation and a driving experience that's both nostalgic and surprisingly lively for its era. Whether cruising around town or hitting the highway, this Volare delivers that old-school, carbureted charm with plenty of torque and a reliable drivetrain combination Mopar fans know well. The seller is asking $17,500 OBO, though the listing highlights serious inquiries only, underscoring the value and uniqueness of the build. There's also flexibility for the right buyer, as the seller may consider cash plus trade deals, making it appealing for enthusiasts wanting to move up into something classic and well-sorted without parting with their entire collection. For anyone hunting for a vintage Mopar that stands apart from the crowd, something with power, personality, and miles that suggest many years of life left, this 1979 Plymouth Volare is a compelling choice. It's not just another late 70s cruiser. It's a thoughtfully upgraded V8 powered classic that blends reliability, rarity, and performance into one clean package ready for its next caretaker. Number 3. The 1969 Oldsmobile Cutlass, listed for $13,750 and located in Florissant, Missouri, is a freshly revived classic showing just 41,000 miles and equipped with an automatic transmission. This isn't your average Cutlass project. It's a well-sorted, mechanically refreshed muscle car built around serious Oldsmobile power and a long list of new parts that make it ready for the road right now. The heart of this 69 is a high-compression 1968 455 cubic inch V8, pulled from a Tornado and fitted with desirable C-heads and the rare factory-forged steel crankshaft. It's paired with mild cam and headers, giving the car a strong, responsive, and unmistakably muscular character. Backing that up is a turbo 400 automatic transmission with a 2,500 stall converter, delivering crisp shifts and a punchy launch. Power makes its way to a tough Ford 9-inch rear end, a setup known for strength and reliability, perfect for anyone wanting both performance and peace of mind. The seller originally bought the car as a non-runner, but since then, it's been through a thorough mechanical revival. The engine was pulled, leaking gaskets were replaced, and a fresh oil pan was installed. From there, the list of upgrades is extensive. New plugs and wires, a brand new disc brake kit, including hubs, spindles, calipers, and lines, plus a new master cylinder to ensure solid stopping power. Suspension and steering were also refreshed with new upper and lower ball joints, new front shocks, new rear air shocks, and new steering arms, giving the car a more confident, predictable ride. Inside and out, the updates continue with brand new carpet, a new windshield, and numerous small but important items like window cranks, with springs, and quarter glass seals, the sort of details that show real care and attention. While the seller notes there are even more details visible in the photos, the core message is clear. This Cutlass has had a substantial amount of recent work and is now in a condition where you can drive it home today. With a clean title in hand and an asking price of $15,000, it offers tremendous value for anyone looking for a classic Oldsmobile with serious power and modernized drivability. For enthusiasts wanting a 60s muscle car that blends reliability, character, and performance without needing months of additional work, this 1969 Oldsmobile Cutlass is ready to deliver. It's a strong runner with the right parts, the right upgrades, and the unmistakable charm of late 60s GM styling, all wrapped in a package that's been thoughtfully revived and appreciated. Number 4. The 1968 Ford Galaxy 500 convertible, listed for $17,000 and located in Bentonville, Arkansas, is a standout piece of late 60s American automotive style, presented in a gorgeous meadowlark yellow finish that immediately sets the tone for what this car represents. Open road nostalgia, unmistakable presence, and timeless Ford design. Under the hood, it retains its original 390 cubic inch V8 paired with the well-known Cruise-O-Matic automatic transmission, a drivetrain combination that helped the Galaxy establish its reputation as a smooth, confident cruiser. The odometer shows 64,000 miles, and the seller notes that this convertible has had only one previous family owner. making it an unusually original survivor in a market where many examples have been heavily modified or restored without preserving their authentic charm. When you walk around the 68 Galaxy, you can expect the kind of patina and character that accompany a classic that has been enjoyed but cared for. Inside, a few cosmetic imperfections tell part of its history. The convertible top has an interior section that has started to loosen, and there's a slit on the outer layer as shown in the photos. Despite that, the seller mentions that they have not observed any water intrusion, which is a reassuring detail for anyone considering a vintage drop top. The interior door panel armrests show we're from decades of use, but the overall cabin remains true to its factory layout, giving the car a nostalgic atmosphere that modern interiors can't replicate. Out on the road, this Galaxy reportedly drives well, staying true to its reputation as a comfortable, smooth-riding full-size Ford. The long body lines, the chrome accents, and the unmistakable 60 proportions make it the kind of vehicle that draws attention everywhere it goes. Whether cruising through town with the top down or parked at a weekend gathering of classic car enthusiasts, it's not a fully restored showpiece, and it's not trying to be. Instead, it represents a well-preserved, mostly original driver, ideal for someone who appreciates authenticity and wants a vintage convertible with history, character, and plenty of potential to enjoy immediately. For anyone interested in seeing it firsthand, the car is available at 1105 Southeast Walton Boulevard in Bentonville, Arkansas, and the seller encourages you to ask for Alex. They're open Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and while no in-house finance is available, buyers are welcome to arrange their own outside financing. Overall, this 1968 Ford Galaxy 500 convertible stands as a rare opportunity to step into a true classic from the golden era of American motoring, one that still carries the spirit of open-air cruising, unmistakable styling, and genuine originality. Number 5. The 1966 Buick Skylark Coupe 2D, listed for $19,999 and located in MT Airy, North Carolina, is a classic GM muscle icon that has been transformed into a serious performance machine while still retaining its vintage character. With around 100,000 miles on a chassis and an automatic transmission, this Skylark carries far more than its original spirit under the hood. The heart of the build is a 1973 Buick 455 engineered to 464 cubic inches, paired with custom ground cam, fully balanced and blueprint internals, and verified by both a build sheet and dyno sheet. The result? A stout 464 horsepower and a massive 540 lb-ft of torque, delivering the kind of power that turns this mid-60s coupe into a street-ready torque monster. Back in the engine is a turbo 400 transmission fitted with a custom 3000 stall converter, ensuring strong off-the-line response and smooth power delivery. Out back, a 3.55 Posey rear end helps put all that torque to the pavement with confidence. The drivetrain has less than 500 miles on it, giving the next owner a near-fresh setup that's already sorted and ready to enjoy. Additional upgrades include chrome headers feeding into a full 3-inch exhaust, a custom-built heavy-duty drive shaft with oversized U-joints, and a fabricated crossmember designed to handle the increased power. On the braking and handling side, the car features a front disc brake conversion, new rear-wheel cylinders, updated sway bar, fresh shocks, and a newer steering column. It sits on a set of brand-new wheels and tires, giving it a sharp stance that complements its muscular personality. Inside, you'll find new leather seats, fresh carpet, new floor pans, and updated cooling components, including a new radiator and electric fan. Many of the essentials have already been addressed, and the seller notes there is too much to list, highlighting just how extensive the upgrades are. Cosmetically, the Skylark presents as driver quality, wearing an older enamel paint job with some rust bubbles in a few spots. It's not a perfect show car, but it's clean, solid, and fully usable as is. A couple of interior finishing touches remain, including the installation of a headliner and door panels, but the major work, and the costly work has already been done. The seller emphasizes that they have more invested in parts alone than the asking price, making this a compelling deal for anyone seeking a classic GM coupe with modernized muscle car performance. The car is available now in MT Airy, North Carolina, and the seller requests serious inquiries only. For enthusiasts who want big torque, big sound, and big attitude wrapped in a true 1960s silhouette, the Skylark stands out as a powerful, well-built, and highly tempting option. Number 6. The 1975 Oldsmobile Delta 88, listed for $6,900 and located in Tillsonburg, Ontario, is a full-size American cruiser that brings classic 70s comfort, style, and character to the road. Showing 146,000 kilometers and paired with an automatic transmission, this Delta 88 remains very much alive and running, currently licensed and driven on the road. Under the hood sits a dependable 350 Oldsmobile V8, a smooth-running engine known for its long-lasting durability and relaxed cruising manners, making this car an easy fit for anyone who enjoys the feel of a true classic highway machine. This particular example has seen a fair amount of recent attention, with newer paint, updated brakes, fresh plugs and wires, and a service modulator valve, giving it solid mechanical footing and clean road presence. The seller notes that over $10,000 has been invested into the car, a strong indicator that the major upkeep has already been handled. It's being sold on behalf of the owner, who doesn't have internet access, and is offered strictly as is, a straightforward, old-school private sale with no trade accepted. Like many cars of this age, the Delta 88 does come with a short list of minor needs. There's a small exhaust leak near the left side manifold, and convertible top requires a right side top motor to operate properly. But beyond those manageable items, the car runs, drives, and carries itself with the big body elegance that made the Delta 88 a highway favorite throughout the 70s. With its long lines, comfortable ride, newer cosmetic work, and that unmistakable V8 rumble, this Delta 88 offers an affordable entry into the world of classic American full-size convertibles. The seller is open to reasonable cash offers close to the asking price, making it a solid opportunity for someone looking to enjoy a classic cruiser without breaking the bank. If you're after vintage style, smooth power, and the charm of top-down motoring, and you don't mind finishing off a couple small details, the 75 Delta 88 in Tillsonburg stands as a compelling and well-cared-for option ready for its next owner. Number 7. The 1976 Chevrolet Monte Carlo, priced at $7,500 and located in Sarnia, Ontario, is a remarkably well-preserved example of Chevrolet's iconic personal luxury coupe. Showing 116,000 kilometers on the odometer and equipped with an automatic transmission, the 76 Monte Carlo stands out not only for its condition, but for its authenticity, having been dry stored since 1999. Nearly half a century old. Yet this car looks and feels like it just stepped out of a 1990s time capsule, carrying a level of originality that's increasingly rare in today's market. Under the hood sits a strong-running 400 small block, a smooth, reliable power plant that fires up and performs just as it should. The seller notes that everything seems to be working, reinforcing its status as a turnkey classic. The body is described as extremely solid, with no rot visible anywhere, something that instantly separates this Monte Carlo from the majority of mid-70s survivors. Many potential buyers assume a car this clean must be hiding filler, but the seller is clear. The bodywork was professionally done back in 1995, and if there had been filler, it would have cracked or separated long ago. Instead, the panels remain straight, the lines crisp, and the sheet metal intact. Steel, not Bondo. Bring a magnet if you need proof. Adding to its appeal, the car comes with bonus parts, including a pair of 15 by 7 Monte Carlo rally wheels, a set of 15 by 8 matching Corvette rims, and a dual exhaust crossmember, giving the next owner both flexibility and value. With an appraisal already on record at $8,700, this Monte Carlo is priced fairly at $7,500 OBO, making it one of the more solid, original examples available under the $10,000 mark. The seller emphasizes that the only reason this gem is on the market is an upcoming move. Otherwise, it's the kind of car you want to hold on to, a clean, unmolested, unrotted 70s Chevrolet that's becoming harder and harder to find. The vehicle has already been generating heavy interest, and for good reason. It's a classic that needs almost nothing, shows beautifully, and drives with a comfortable, confident feel these models were known for. For buyers who appreciate originality, documented condition, and dry storage preservation, this 1976 Monte Carlo represents one of the better opportunities available today. The seller is also open to trading for a good, running motorhome, which will help with the move. But otherwise, serious offers and in-person inspections are welcomed. A true survivor, a true time capsule, and a truly solid investment for the next enthusiast. Number 8. The 1979 Plymouth Volare station wagon. Priced at $11,500 and currently located in Grand Island, Florida, is a rare survivor that stands out for its originality, low mileage, and impressive overall condition. With just 65,507 miles on the odometer and paired in automatic transmission, this long-roof Mopar represents a unique slice of late 70s American family wagon history, preserved far better than most examples still on the road today. The seller confidently states that you won't ever find one this original and this nice, and that alone speaks volumes. These Volare wagons were used, abused, and often forgotten. Yet this particular unit has not only survived, but done so gracefully. Under the hood sits the dependable 318 V8, a motor known for its longevity and easy maintenance. This wagon has recently received a substantial amount of fresh mechanical work, making it even more appealing for someone wanting a classic that's both collectible and usable. A long list of new components has already been taken care of, including a full fuel system refreshed from the tank to the carburetor, a new fuel pump, new starter, new water pump, along with fresh belts, hoses, distributor, and HEI ignition. The exhaust has been cut and prepped with a single/double muffler setup, offering the next owner the opportunity to tune the sound exactly how they want. While it will need a transmission gasket, the drivetrain is otherwise solid, and the car retains its factory air conditioning system. Although the AC is currently not working, everything is still intact under the hood. What truly makes this wagon special is the level of authenticity it still carries. From the paint to the interior to its mechanical bones, it remains remarkably close to how it left the dealership more than 4 decades ago. The seller holds a clean title in their name, adding confidence to the purchase and making the transaction straightforward for the next caretaker. As a whole, this 79 Volare wagon is a car that bridges nostalgia and practicality, a roomy cruiser from an era when family wagons had personality, chrome, and unmistakable character. For collectors, Mopar enthusiasts, or anyone seeking a unique weekend cruiser, this example offers originality, recent mechanical investment, and standout condition that's getting harder to find every year. A well-kept survivor, a smooth-running 318, and a clean title Florida wagon. Opportunities like this don't show up often. If you're searching for a classic long roof that hasn't been hacked up, modified beyond recognition, or left to rust away, this Volare deserves a serious look. Number 9. The 1974 AMC Javelin. Listed at $14,000 and located in Panama City, Florida, is a fast, classic American muscle car that brings together originality, power, and unmistakable 70s styling. Showing 68,907 miles on the odometer and equipped with an automatic transmission, this Javelin represents one of AMC's boldest designs from the golden age of Detroit performance. Under the hood sits the 304 V8, a factory engine that has long been appreciated for its reliability and lively power delivery. The seller states the car runs and drives good and emphasizes that it's very fast, a reminder how surprisingly strong these AMC small blocks can be when properly tuned. One of the standout features on this example is a factory cowl induction hood, a rare and desirable piece that adds both performance and visual aggression, giving the car that unmistakable muscle presence even at idle. This particular Javelin is also an AIC car from the factory, although the air conditioning is currently not working. For anyone familiar with vintage muscle cars, this is common and generally an easy fix depending on what components need attention. Beyond that, the car appears to be a clean and honest driver, something you can start up, take down the road, and enjoy immediately without it being a trailer queen or a project that's completely torn apart. Javelins from the early 70s have become increasingly collectible thanks to their unique styling, low production numbers, and growing recognition in the muscle car world. The 1974 model year represents the final chapter of the second-generation body style. The wide hips, long hood, and aggressive lines that set AMC apart from Ford, GM, and Mopar offerings of the same era. This car carries a heritage with pride, offering both performance and distinctive character you won't find anywhere else. For buyers looking for a muscle car that stands out in a crowd, delivers authentic vintage performance, and doesn't break the bank like many mainstream classics, this Javelin is a compelling option. It's a turnkey driver with a solid V8, a factory performance hood, and an honest presentation, all wrapped in a package that's getting harder to find in good running condition. The seller is straightforward, no trades, and they encourage serious buyers to call for more information. For anyone wanting a unique, fast, factory-equipped AMC muscle car with real personality, this 1974 Javelin is well worth a closer look. Number 10. The 1964 Ford Thunderbird convertible, listed at $19,500 and located in Houston, Texas, stands as a striking example of mid-1960s American luxury and style, wrapped in a drop-top design that remains one of Ford's most iconic creations. With 94,000 miles on the odometer and an automatic transmission, the 64 T-Bird has clearly been cared for and preserved, offering a rare opportunity to own a classic convertible that still performs beautifully on the road. This Thunderbird is described as being in excellent condition, and for enthusiasts familiar with this model, that's no small claim. The 1964 T-Bird marked the first year of the fourth generation, known for its elegant jet-inspired lines, sculpted interior, and upscale presence that set it apart from other cars of its era. On this example, the seller highlights two major strengths. All power windows function properly, and just as importantly, the power convertible top operates exactly as it should, a crucial feature on any classic convertible and often one of the first systems to fail if not maintained. Under the hood, the 64 Thunderbird carries Ford's well-known big block V8 power, providing the strong, smooth performance these cars are famous for. The seller notes that it runs and drives great, making it more than just a pretty classic to look at. It's a cruiser ready to enjoy immediately. Whether rolling through town with the top down or stretching its legs on a weekend highway run, this T-Bird brings comfort, presence, and unmistakable vintage charm. The seller is clear and direct about communication. They will not respond to "is it available" messages, and the listing will be deleted when sold. Serious buyers are encouraged to come see the car in person, as the seller will not negotiate price over text or phone calls. This is a cash-only deal, with the price being negotiable for committed buyers who take the time to look at the Thunderbird firsthand. With its elegant lines, working power features, smooth ride, and well-preserved condition, this 1964 Thunderbird convertible represents a perfect blend of vintage luxury and open-top fun. It's a classic that turns heads effortlessly and offers a chance to own a piece of Ford's most distinctive era of styling, all at a price that remains within reach for enthusiasts seeking something truly special. Number 11. The 1964 Dodge Dart convertible, listed at $6,000 and located in Fallbrook, showing 62,023 miles on the odometer and equipped with an automatic push-button transmission. This Dart carries all the charm of early 60s Mopar engineering. Under the hood lives a well-known slant-six engine, a power plant famous for reliability and smoothness, and this one reportedly fires right up, giving the next owner a strong starting point for a light restoration. Its mechanical heart is intact, and the push-button transmission still works as it should, offering that unique retro feel you just don't get anymore. Like most convertibles of its age, it comes with few needs. The convertible top mechanism requires repair, but the seller already includes a brand new white vinyl top still fresh and ready to install. The steering components also need replacement, yet all the required parts are conveniently provided in the trunk, saving time, money, and effort for the next enthusiast. On the paperwork side, the car is clean, title in hand, making a straightforward purchase for anyone looking to take on a manageable project. Whether you're a Mopar fan, a collector wanting an affordable entry into the world of classics, or simply someone dreaming of a vintage cruiser for weekend drives, this Dart hits the sweet spot. With a bit of mechanical attention and some finishing touches, the 1964 Dodge Dart convertible has serious potential to shine again as a stylish, top-down boulevard glider, an authentic slice of American automotive history, ready for its next chapter. Number 12. The 1979 Chevy Corvette, listed at $12,500 and located in Leisenring, with the sale taking place out of Connellsville, Pennsylvania. Showing just 39,000 miles on the odometer and paired with an automatic transmission, this Corvette stands out as an unusually low-mileage example of the beloved C3 generation. Powered by a dependable 350 V8, it's a car that not only looks the part, but also runs and drives great, according to the seller. This particular 79 model retains an iconic long nose, sweeping fender style, and comes equipped with T-tops that do not leak, adding to its appeal as a weekend cruiser or show and shine favorite. The car has also been refreshed with new wheels and tires, giving a clean, confident stance that complements its classic Corvette profile. It's the kind of machine that turns heads whether it's parked or rolling, offering the perfect blend of vintage character and pure American performance. The seller notes that this Corvette is a must-see to appreciate, emphasizing that all communication should be made by phone calls only, no messages, no texts, as the listing is being managed for their father. The price is $12,500 or best offer, and it's a cash-only deal, meaning serious buyers will want to pick up the phone and arrange a look in person. If you've been searching for a clean, low-mileage C3 that's ready to enjoy without a long laundry list of repairs, this 1979 Corvette checks the right boxes. With its strong-running 350 engine, well-maintained body, leak-free T-tops, and fresh rolling gear, it's an opportunity to own a slice of late 70s American performance that's becoming harder to find in this condition and mileage range. Whether for cruising, collecting, or simply enjoying the raw feel of a classic V8, this Corvette is poised and ready for its next enthusiast. Number 13. 1959 Ford Fairlane, listed for $12,500 and located in Mesa. Showing 97,000 miles on the odometer and equipped with manual transmission, this classic two-door sedan carries the unmistakable charm of the era, long lines, elegant curves, and the confident presence that made the Fairlane a standout in its day. This particular example was picked up out of Iowa in 2020 and has clearly been loved. Under the hood sits the reliable 292Y block V8, paired with a 3-speed column shift manual, commonly known as 3 on the tree. The transmission was rebuilt in 2024, giving the next owner reassurance that one of the car's most important driveline components is freshly refreshed and ready for the road. From 2020 through 2023, the car served as a daily driver, a strong testament to its dependability and mechanical health. In recent times, life changes for the owner have shifted priorities, new home projects, kids, and overall time constraints. So the Fairlane now sits, lovingly maintained, started, and driven once a month to keep everything healthy. Despite resting more often these days, the seller emphasizes that the car remains a beautiful head-turner, the kind that draws admiration wherever it goes. The 59 Fairlane represents a desirable blend of vintage Americana and practical usability. Its two-door body style, classic Y-block V8 rumble, and manual column shift offer a driving experience far different from modern cars, raw, mechanical, and full of character. With the transmission freshly rebuilt, the car is poised for continued enjoyment or as a foundation for a full restoration. The seller expresses a genuine love for the car, but admits that a multi-year restoration isn't in the cards anytime soon, opening the door for someone new to carry the torch. In addition to the cash sale, the owner mentions being open to a possible trade, specifically for a nice boat or side-by-side, depending on condition and value. For anyone searching for a solid, largely original 50s Ford with personality, history, and tons of curb appeal, this 1959 Ford Fairlane offers an inviting opportunity. Whether your dream is cruising as is, restoring it to show quality, or simply enjoying a classic that turns heads everywhere it goes. Number 14. The D1985 Cadillac Seville, listed for just $2,000 and currently located in Pine City. This classic Cadillac offers an unusual combination: vintage luxury, extremely low mileage, and a price that makes it one of the best budget finds on the list. With only 62,000 actual miles on the odometer, this Seville has clearly lived an easy life, and the seller emphasizes just how strong and smooth it still drives. The car is rust-free, which is a rare advantage for a mid-80s Cadillac in northern climates. Mechanically, it has been thoroughly cared for. Great tires, new brakes, new suspension, and a new muffler all contribute to a quiet, confident ride. The engine, Cadillac's 4.1-liter V8, has been fully tuned up, fitted with new belts, and paired with a freshly flushed cooling system, making it much more dependable than many cars of this age. The seller notes that the car has no mechanical issues, and that the interior is clean, with only minimal wear for a nearly 40-year-old luxury sedan. One thing worth mentioning is that the car recently developed an oil leak from the oil filter housing. A simple fix, according to the seller, but urgency comes from the fact that they need the car gone before snowfall. Even with the leak, it still drives great, but the low price reflects the seller's desire to move it quickly. For anyone with basic mechanical skills or a shop they trust, this is a small repair that could turn the Seville into an outstanding value. Cosmetically, the car is quite solid. The biggest exterior flaw is the Landau top, which is worn and ready for replacement. Fortunately, new tops are inexpensive and easy to order online. Some of the bumper plastics are also aged, typical for a Cadillac of this generation, but nothing that prevents the car from being driven and enjoyed right away. Despite its old-school presence and V8 engine, this Seville surprises many by delivering over 20 miles per gallon on the highway, making it unusually fuel-friendly for a classic luxury sedan. All the windows work. There are no cracks in the glass, and the car carries a clean title in the seller's name, with tabs valid through October 2026, a nice bonus for the next owner. The seller is open to trades, particularly for fuel-efficient manual cars such as Volkswagens, Audis, Volvos, Saabs, or even certain Toyotas. For anyone looking for an inexpensive, rust-free, low-mileage cruiser with surprising reliability and comfort, this 1985 Cadillac Seville stands out as a rare opportunity. One that's priced to move, and ready for someone who appreciates a classy American luxury car that still has plenty of life left in it. Number 15. The 1969 Chevrolet Camaro is listed at an attention-grabbing price of just $4,000. For classic muscle car enthusiasts, this is the kind of listing that makes you look twice. A first-generation Camaro in running condition, with a clear title and all the essential bones intact. Finished in red over a black interior, this 69 Camaro carries all the timeless styling cues that made the model legendary. The long hood, aggressive stance, and unmistakable body lines give it instant presence. While the odometer displays 7,899 miles, the seller also notes 0 miles under engine history, likely indicating the odometer has rolled over or that the reading isn't considered reliable due to age. Still, the headline here is that the car retains its original V8 engine, a huge plus for anyone who values authenticity. Even more promising, the seller states the engine is running, which is becoming rarer and rarer at this price point. Paired with a manual transmission, this Camaro delivers the pure mechanical driving experience that muscle car fans crave, hands-on, direct, and full of character. A running V8 with a stick shift in a 1969 Camaro dramatically increases its potential as either a restoration candidate or a weekend project car. The interior is described as black, matching the classic red and black muscle car aesthetic. The car carries a clear title, eliminating a major headache often associated with older barn finds and project cars. Details about the body, rust, frame condition, or additional components aren't provided. But given an extremely low asking price, buyers should expect a project, one that could become a dream build for the right person. This Camaro is likely being offered as a restoration base rather than a turnkey driver. At $4,000, it sits far below typical market value for a '69 Camaro, especially one with a running original V8. That makes it a rare opportunity for enthusiasts seeking an affordable entry point into one of the most desirable muscle cars ever built. Whether you're imagining a full factory restoration, a period correct street machine, or even a modern Restomod with updated power and handling, this car provides a solid starting point. For anyone in the Palm Bay area, or anyone willing to tow a project worth the investment, this 1969 Camaro represents a chance to grab a genuine classic at a price that doesn't come around often. In a market where first-gen Camaros continue to climb in value, this listing stands out as an incredible foundation for someone ready to bring an icon back to life.